Y'all, Marlon Wayans is on a full-blown meltdown after 50 Cent exposed him for turning his son gay. He dragged 50 Cent for producing the Diddy documentary, accusing him of trying to take down black men and kick Diddy while he's already down. But 50 Cent wasn't having it. He clapped back hard, and what started as shade quickly exploded into a nasty back and forth. Things took an even crazier turn when 50 Cent dropped a bombshell on Marlon, claiming that Marlon himself took his son to Diddy's wild parties, and that's allegedly how his son ended up gay. The receipts are out, the drama is messy, and this feud is escalating faster than anyone expected, so let's talk about it. Girl, I don't know what Marlon was thinking starting this beef because everyone knows that 50 Cent is not the one you want to play with. And now, Marlon is probably wishing that he had never gotten involved. Because now, everyone knows that he allegedly took his kids to Diddy's parties. And the wild part about this is that we wouldn't know all this tea if Marlon hadn't gone after 50 Cent for kicking Diddy when he was down. He even tried to claim that 50 Cent was pushing narratives in the documentary that weren't true.
You can create any narrative as a producer and as a director and as a storyteller. I can create a narrative. I could be like, you know what?
You have.
I could create a narrative.
Well, we see it all the time in reality shows. Like, reality shows.
Yeah,
that's how
you're creating
write
a
narrative.
It doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it's true. I can get interviews. I can do this. I can get footage, and I could make you think this about that person.
Nah, for sure, yeah.
And that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. So for me, you know, I think, look, 50 and Puff have a long-term beef. It's personal. It's between.
People are saying 50's wrong for doing it, but 50's right for doing it. It's divided.
It's between him and Puff. And before it's between him and Puff, it's between both of them and God. Just the way Puff is down on his luck and 50's kicking a man when he's down.
God is gonna.
If 50 ever luck turn up on 50, you know, that you got to be careful what you put out. There's a karma to every action that you do.
One thing about Marlon, he loves him some Diddy. That's for sure. Anywho, everyone knows that 50 is petty AF. So we knew that he was going to get down and dirty with Marlon. And he did not disappoint. He posted a picture of Marlon from the movie White Chicks and wrote, "Keep my name out your mouth, boy." Now, at this point, fans started to drag Marlon for defending Diddy. So he tried to defend himself, saying, "For the record, I don't condone any mistreatment of women, period. Unlike some people who have a track record of DV, I got 5 sisters and a mother I honor. Don't let anyone create narratives." Good day, Curtis. Not him using 50's full government name, but he didn't stop there because he thought it was a good idea for him to post this picture of Diddy and 50 in a hot tub. The picture was clearly fake, but Marlon tried to pass it off as real, and he wrote, "Just for the record, bro, let's correct the narratives, Curtis. Rub-a-dub-dub. Stop." This was the moment 50 finally decided to get down and dirty, and he posted this zesty picture of Marlon and captioned it, "Diddy got this fool trying to get at me, LOL. No AI, that's your vibe, boy. Keep my name out your mouth." What makes the video even more diabolical is that the picture that 50 Cent used was part of a photo shoot that Marlon did to support his trans son. That was the first clue that 50 was going to go really low. He then posted this weird video and wrote, "This punk blowing kisses to Diddy." Marlon clapped back and said, "Curtis, today we gonna focus on your ugly. Where shall I start? Such much ugly to choose from. It's a problem, sir. How you ugly in a suit? You may want to lay off them roids." At this point, he was just begging to be roasted, and that's exactly what 50 Cent did. According to an insider, he has tea on how Marlon not only attended Diddy's parties, but allegedly took his child to the parties. Now, we don't know how many parties Marlon supposedly took his child to, but from the sound of it, it was a lot. And according to reports, 50 Cent believes that Marlon exposing his child to that lifestyle is why his child turned out trans. Now, I'm not saying that 50 is right about how Marlon's kid turned out gay because of the Diddy parties, but we do have to admit that Marlon's friendship with Diddy is sus, to say the least. For example, he admitted that he had attended not one, not two, but multiple Diddy parties. In one interview, he said, "I get in Diddy party all the time," he added. "Diddy hit me. I like that. Come through, Ciroc, Deleon, take that shot, come have a good time." But wait, there's more. Remember when Diddy and Drake got into a fight back in 2014? Well, it wasn't exactly a fight because Diddy sucker punched Drake because he felt disrespected. Y'all want to know who defended him? Marlon, that's who. And get this, not only did he defend Diddy, but he revealed that Diddy had also punched him multiple times, but he tried to play it off. He wrote, "Diddy punched Drizzy in the fizzle? That's that big homie talk. That's that big brother shit. Y'all know how many times Sean punched me in my face? Man, probably all love already." Drake was probably like, "Thanks, Puff, I needed that." But that's not all, because he also made many other weird Instagram posts of him and Diddy with sus captions like this one where he said, "Me and the big homie at DIDD why I told him you smell like money." What's better than 2 billionaires? 3, can I get one? Hand in hand. And don't get me started on his birthday post for Diddy in 2017, where he wrote an entire essay saying, "Happy B-Day to the one of realest brothers in the game at Diddy. You've always had the golden touch. You are an inspiration to me and a lot of other people. Happy birthday, my G. Glad you were born. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Still my ninja. Love you, bro. Enjoy your day." Now, the part where he said, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party" was a dead giveaway because everyone that's been implicated in the freak-offs always say that line. In this other post, he said, "Been doing Diddy parties for 15 years, and I must say, you never let me down, Puff. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Good times. People." Oh, and y'all remember Marlon's interview on Club Shay Shay where he claimed that he never saw anything weird happen at Diddy's parties?
Because people think that I've been to plenty Diddy parties. I left early. I swear to you, I've never seen the stuff that they claim to be going on. I never seen it. I never, those aren't the type of parties that I go to. I don't frequent those type of parties. And even if I go, like I said, I've never seen any of this. I'm like, when I hear about it, when did that happen? Yes. At what time did this go down? Because I was there till 3:30. You mean 3:32? So they waited for me to leave? Like, all right, good. That Wayans nigga's gone. He talked too much. I've never seen it. Never seen nothing.
Well, 50 Cent is calling BS on this. He's claiming to have unaired footage from the documentary that supposedly proves that Marlon was getting down and heavy with all them people at Diddy's parties, with his child in tow. And like I said, 50 Cent is not the type to run his mouth without some proof. Y'all know how he said he has more unreleased footage that he's gonna post?
Yeah, well, everything couldn't make the... It was 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot. You had to pick and choose things, like even in an area where he chooses to date people who he knows previously dated someone. He has a baby by a woman that was dating Tupac.
Wow.
To add to it, but we had to cut it down so he couldn't.
For time.
Now, Marlon better hope that 50 somehow changes his mind, because if that footage ever makes it out, it's game over for him. So at this point, Marlon is in way over his head. What started as him defending Diddy turned into his own history, getting dragged straight into the spotlight, receipts and all. The parties, the posts, the interviews, the contradictions, it's all stacking up in a way he clearly did not plan for. And judging by how petty 50 can be, this story doesn't feel anywhere near finished.